Hi there and welcome back to another video with Toot. In this video we're going to create a witch farm to collect some redstone dust, gunpowder and potions of course. Follow me in my world and let's show you how it's done. And don't forget to hit that like or subscribe button. Let's go! Witch huts can be found in swamps. The first step you want to do is to kill the witch. After that, you really want to put torches all around the witch hut in quite a big radius, so other mobs will not spawn during the night over here. I'm not going to use a trident killer on this farm, simply because I don't have the redstone stuff to do this. I'm going to explain you the mechanics of the witch farm and where the witches will spawn. 2 blocks in front of the crafting table is the place where the witches will always spawn. So be sure that you will use that one. Also, witches will only spawn in a complete dark area. So if you placed any torch, remove it and block off any window what you see. I will take out the crafting table and the cauldron, it's always handy. Unfortunately, I didn't have a glass bottle yet to take the poison what was inside. So as I said, that's the block where the witches will spawn. I'm going to remove these 3 blocks, because then the witches can fall down and drop into our water stream. We're going to fill up the rest of the witch hut with solid blocks, but except, of course, where the witches will spawn. That one you leave it free. For the rest, from ceiling till floor, everything can be filled with solid blocks. And then the 1 block above where the witches will spawn, we're going to place a glass block. Since the witches will spawn with the head in the glass block, the game will force them out and so they fall in the water stream. I will close it up quickly and after that also remove the little balcony in the front, because it's really not needed anymore. Now when you look from the bottom, this is what you should see. And for now I will add a torch just to light up the place. Now let's start building our witch's water slide. Dig out a 2 wide trench until you reach the area where the witches will fall in the water stream. I'm using smooth stone for the water slide, so I'm making also the sides and the bottoms of smooth stone. Make sure that for the first part you count 8 blocks and then you go down 1 step. You do this in the end 3 times. And this is what you want to see in the end. 3 steps down, 8 blocks long. And then add a wall 2 blocks high on the whole length of the slide. At the end of the slide we're going to create a killing chamber. So first we need to catch all the witches. So also over here build up a wall the same height as the side of your slide. We want the witches to drop down like 22 blocks, so they don't die when they fall. So what I do, I count 5 blocks and then in the wall I add a different kind of block. And that is only to keep it easy, so I don't have to count each block. And like this, I only have to check the cobblestones in order to be sure that I reach my 2022 drop down for the witches. When you reach the correct depth, dig a small tunnel and after that you can dig upwards in order to put all the ladders so you can also get out. Dig out a bit more space for the collecting system, but also for the killing area. Place down a double chest and then 4 hoppers facing into the chest. On top of the hoppers we're going to put slabs in order to collect all the XP, because otherwise they will get stuck in the hoppers. And this is how it's going to look like in the end. The upside down stairs is just so we can open the chest, slabs in the top, so we have a small area to kill the witches. Now it's time to get back upstairs again and let's fill the water stream with some water. And don't forget to remove the torch which we placed in the beginning, because otherwise it will not get dark and the witches won't spawn over here. I will place here a temporary block, so the witches will stay inside while I'm putting the rest of the water. The first part has to be the tunnel, otherwise it will stay too light inside and the witches won't spawn. So let me block it off on the top side, break those two temporary blocks, and then the witches will come. The game mechanics are in such a way that you have to be 25 blocks away from the spawn point of the witches, otherwise they will not spawn. So within that radius, nothing will spawn. Now, we have 3 times 8, which is 24 blocks, plus our killing chamber, that's 26 blocks. So the moment we are at the end of our killing chamber, we can see that the first witches are spawning. Let's go down into the killing chamber and then we can see that we have a little problem over here. Because when there are too many witches close to each other, they start fighting with each other. And from this, we also get damage. You can see I try to hit them, but I don't hit them in fact. They are fighting each other. So we need to find a solution for this. And what I found out is I'm just putting a couple of pistons which can go up and down, which keep the witches blocked inside the tunnel. So they can fight over there but not in the killing chamber. And when I flip this lever and we go up, I will show you what I mean. So I flip the lever in the down position, which deactivates the redstone and the pistons are down. Now let's try it the other way. Let's activate the lever again, put it in the up position. Let's go up and see what's happening. Now the pistons are up, so the witches are trapped inside. And let's see this also a little bit from a distance. There are the first witches coming. Let's take a little closer look. And here you can see that they are fighting each other inside the tunnel, which prevents us from getting damage. Now of course we need to test it. Let's get the pistons down and let's wait till the witches start falling down the killing chamber. And you see, with a stone sword you only have to hit them 1 or 2 times. And because I don't have any looting on my sword, because I don't have enchantments yet, mainly I will get gunpowder and redstone dust. Now if you have enough, you can flip the lever and leave or take a sleep. So I placed a couple of stone swords in this chest so I don't have to carry them around with me, but here you can see what I get a little bit. Some spider eyes, some gunpowder, some sugar, redstone, some sticks. You even sometimes get some potions or empty bottles. And here we see the farm from a little distance, with the witch hut, the witch water slide, the entrance to the killing chamber and the redstone circuit. And this is the end of this video. I certainly hope this farm will help you in your world also. Please don't forget to hit that like or subscribe button. It would really help my channel grow. And hit that link button to see my previous video about the resin farm. Thanks a lot, bye for now, and I hope I'll see you next time.